Hey guys, today I'm here with an inspired look by BLACKPINK's Jisoo. And in case you guys don't know, I really like K-pop. I've done a couple K-pop inspired looks on this channel, but it's not solidly just K-pop looks. But I really get inspired by their makeup over there just because they are kind of the global leader in skincare, and a lot of our makeup trends have come from them. BLACKPINK just debuted. Those girls are amazing. Like, congratulations, A+, like, go BLACKPINK. You guys are killing the charts. And they're so much fun. They came out with such an amazing debut for a new girl group. And Boombayah was much more like upbeat and fun. And then Jisoo's part, she came out with this bold color look, which you don't often always get in the K-pop world because they really do like to do like the more natural look. But this was very like bam in your face. The colors in that music video were very saturated anyways. When she came out with like the orange lid and the pink shot underneath the lower lash line, I died and went to heaven just a little bit. So that is the look that I'm going to be trying to recreate on myself today. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you want to see how I do it, just keep watching. So Jisoo wasn't super like highlighted or anything. The lighting was a little different just because it more came from like the side and behind a little bit, but she was not necessarily super dewy skinned like you would normally see for a K-pop idol. So today I'm going to go in with something that'll make the highlight kind of subtle and kind of underneath. I'm going in with MAC's Strobe Cream, which I used in my henna makeup tutorial for their Hate music video. So I'm just taking a little bit, I'm just going to rub it on kind of the high points of my face. As for primer, I've already I've done my skincare, which I will say is enough to be my primer today. For the foundation, I'm only mixing two foundations. It is my Tarte Amazonian Clay in Fair Beige and my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth foundation in 110 Porcelain. Between this one and the other one, it'll give me kind of like that in-between finish. Not matte, not super dewy. I'm not going to be using a beauty blender today. I'm instead using just my Etude House little puff. And this will, you know, help with giving a nice finish, but versus a wet beauty blender, it would add extra dewiness to the skin, which I'm not necessarily going for today. So this kind of gives me a great in-between. And I am going to go in with my three concealers today. This one for underneath the eye. This is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Classic Ivory. It's a little bit of an orangey undertone, so it helps cancel out any small darkness under my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, just for the under eye area because it is bright and it helps, again, just bring extra brightness to my under eyes. Then just a little bit with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair, just to do some minimal little highlighting. And again, it's not very much, just in a couple areas. And then of course going in with my favorite setting powder, the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Taupe just to get the eyebrows on. Alright guys, today I'm using like a multitude of palettes. I'm using like 4, so bear with me. You need some oranges and you need some pinks. Like berry pinks, right? Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35O palette to start off with because, well, it's supposed to be Glow, but it's like the orange palette because it's beautiful like that. The first color I'm going to go in with all over the top lid is this color. It's, well, the lightest of the actual kind of truer oranges. So this is going to kind of be the lighter transition-ish color. When I was watching Jisoo, like her top lid was just pretty much orange, just very rounded. I'm going to add a little bit more definition. Sometimes you don't get to see everything in a music video, so I'm going to kind of add my own twist on the upper lid just so it's not like orange pink, blah. So I'm going to go in with that lightest color, and I'm just going to go in with a really fluffy brush and pat that all over the lid and then fade it up, like even above the crease. because we kind of just want this almost like glowing effect. Next I'm going to go in with kind of a darker burnt orange. This is Realgar, I'm assuming from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So it's obviously a bit deeper, a bit more on the browner side. So I'm going to focus that more just on the lid and outer corner. So again, we are wanting to kind of build this little gradation effect. And hers was very soft, it wasn't super defined on top. Now to just make it not so matte, I'm going to go in with my Morphe 12S palette. And they have this really beautiful kind of, I don't even know how to describe this type of orange. I don't know if it's going to show up as well on camera, but it's really pretty. This whole thing is a shimmery palette, but it's got some like golden, I don't know, and almost peachy tones to it. So I'm just going to tap that on the lid just to kind of give a little bit of glisten and to kind of marry those colors together and not let it be quite so boring, and just over the top of like all of it. I'm sorry if the white balance is changing. I really am working on getting a new camera, I promise. It's doing its own white balance thing lately. I don't know what's going on. Please just bear with me. So for that pow kind of bright kick of color underneath Jisoo's lash line, which is that kind of berry pink, I'm going to go in with 2, possibly 3 types of berries and pinks to achieve that. First, I'm going to go in with, again, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using Love Letter. This is pretty much like the perfect color to match her under eye area. I wouldn't even be surprised if they actually used this palette to achieve her look. I'm going to use the brush that it came with. It comes with a fluffy end, but this is still kind of fluffy slash detailed, so it's kind of perfect for my under eye area. So I'm going to just buff that in, and I'm going to kind of let it smoke out in a way because it was a very large area. Kind of a nice diffused, like soft yet stark look. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have seen the video by now, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm leaving this area kind of blank because she has a very kind of sparkly inner corner. I'm going to try to make it thin, but not overwhelming. Just mostly smoke it out on this outer side. Now, I just got this palette in the mail yesterday. I'm obsessed. Let me know if you guys want a review on this palette because hot damn, I will be more than happy to do it. But yeah, bam, look at these colors. I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Bori, which almost has, it has some sparkle in it. They're like little golden sparkles, but it's very much a lighter kind of pink versus the berry of the Love Letter color that we just used. So I'm going to use this kind of more on the outer part of the edge of the smoke to help diffuse it a little bit more. I'm barely picked, like I just tapped it in there, and all these colors are so amazing. I'm gonna go in with a blank brush. This is e.l.f.'s contour brush. Doesn't have anything on it, just to kind of buff them again. Now I'm gonna return to the upper lid real quick. I'm gonna give a little bit of definition to the lash line. She didn't have like fake lashes or anything going on. She did have eyeliner, which I will do, but I think there was a little bit of smoking around the upper lash line. So I'm going to go in with kind of just a regular brush, and I'm going to use something that's kind of a dark orangey color. I think I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm just going to try and rub it along the upper lash line. It's probably not going to give a huge effect, but there will be a little bit of extra definition there. For the tear duct to blend into the pink area, I'm going to go in again with the Juvias Place Masquerade palette, and I'm going to use Giza right here. It's got a little bit of pinkiness to it. All these colors are fairly warm-ish, but yeah, this has a little bit of pinkiness to it, which will kind of help just with the transition. I'm going to go in with Tempera from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Just a little bit for the highlight. We're going to line our eyes now. Jisoo's did not like really flick up. It was more of the kind of cute downward eyeliner just to kind of blend it all in with this area. So I'm going to go in with Maybelline's Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. Her eyeliner did, however, hook down, and of course she has more of the folded lid than I do, so I'm going to kind of exaggerate a little bit just to kind of give that point that she had. Alright, and now in for some easier stuff. We're going to curl the lashes and put on our mascara. Now, let's add some life to this flat face. Because the saturations were like so nice and warm, and she's got like that nicer warm skin, I'm going to go ahead and just go in with my NYX matte bronzer, and I'm not going to use my HD blush and taupe to kind of contour but also warm up the face. I'm going to be brave today. Somebody gave me this little sample thing from Cargo, and it's a bronzer blush duo. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of the bronzer to help warm up the face a little bit. There really wasn't much on her cheeks, so I'm just going to go in with Wet n Wild's Rosé Champagne. Ironically, Rosé. She's one of the members of BLACKPINK. Yeah, this is fairly close to like my skin color. It just can give a little extra warmth. Now for Jisoo's lips, they were almost a little bit nude on top and then this kind of nice warm orangey look, again to just pull all the warmth together. I love her look. So I'm going to go in with, if anything's left on this, over my lips. Yeah. A little bit that's left over, kind of blink them out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with just, and I mean a little tiny bit, of this lip crayon by Banila. This is in, I can't remember what color this is unless it's ND05. I'll put it obviously on the screen here somewhere. But I'm going to go in with just a little bit of it. It's a pretty natural color. And I'm just going to tap. This is very like moisturizing, so it doesn't take much. Do a little bit of that business. And then I was amazed. I found out that this part came off and it's kind of like a little smudger, because in Korea they like to do the gradient lip. So this will kind of help diffuse the look. Then I'm going to go in with Tony Moly's Tony Tint. This is going to go on the inside of my lip. And it looks red, but as you can see, it is orange. Then I'm going to go in over the top of that again with this just a little bit to kind of tone down how much orange is happening. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Inspired By look by Jisoo. Obviously, I know we don't have the same features, but I was really inspired by her look just because it was so fun and colorful, and it took me by surprise on top of like the super awesome music video. Just seeing like all this color, I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. You could easily wear this to like a concert or like a festival or something, just because like the nice oranges and the berries and pinks and stuff like that. It's just very like summertime, I don't know, outdoor fun kind of colored look. Or if you guys are just a bold person anyways, you could just go for it and wear it like this anyways. Anyways guys, I hope you really enjoyed the tutorial. If there's any requests, just feel free to leave them down below. You can follow me on any of my social media. It is all posted here and also down in the description bar. Also, any products that I may have used, I will also post them down there. I will see you guys next time.